On top of that, Greg Beatles, he has been elevated from president and CEO of the Atlanta Falcons, okay? Because Rich McKay is moving
Are we live?
to do some other things with the blank.
I probably should run in the house and get this blunt.
There's a lot of shakeup going on with the Atlanta Falcons, man. And the rumor, again, the big rumor is that Matt Ryan is going to be brought in as president of football operations. So we just gonna see. This is definitely going to be a very interesting offseason.
Washed my car today.
The more information that we get, the more we keep you updated. Speaking of,
went to get emissions, failed this one test. I gotta see what this is, because the Firestone dude, I feel like, number one, I think he got a crush on me. I could be wrong. What do I know? But I think he likes me. But and because he did give me, like, it's not just because he gave me the discount. It's just the way he was handling me. But that's okay. But he talking about, okay, hey my love. He talking about, okay, you're gonna have to come in for your diagnostic 116. Girl, I already had a diagnostic. To be honest, I already knew. The mechanic that got this car working actually already told me. Whatever this is, he already said that. He said something to that effect. I can't remember it because it was mechanic talk, but he said it clear enough. I just don't remember all what he said, but I do distinctly remember him saying something like, it's in great shape. You're going to need something with the engine computer, or he said something like, it's not too complicated, but it still need to be done type shit. So anyway, I'm like, girl, I'm not going to pay you just to tell me first. No, I'm not going to say I wouldn't, but because money is tight, I'm not. I'm like, girl, I can't afford that. I can't afford to just be like, oh, let me just take her in just so I can see what the problem is. When I already had anything that their computers can say, that man who came to my house, he brought all them same computers. He ran them same tests.
It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
Subject to credit approval and down.
You've seen it with your own two eyes last year. You've seen people that shouldn't even have gotten a car get a car. You've seen people with repos with 480 scores get a car. You've seen people that ain't even had no money.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to drive, but somehow I feel like when I start driving, it fucks with my connection, which is to me weird. How come other people can be in the car driving and they're fine? But then if I start driving, it's a problem. You get what I'm saying? Do you want to test this theory? Because I'm literally, because the guy told me at emissions, he said, let's see. Hold on, what is this? This is Firestone. He said to me, you're going to have to drive her anyway to break it in. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, I'm feeling great. Alhamdulillah. God is good, because I had to manifest it and will it to be, because I'm like, Allah, you know, I'm willing to do the work, but I can't do it if I'm sick. If I'm sitting here, like, you get what I'm saying? I have to be able to work and pull this shit together, wash my truck. We have a potential new tenant coming through, young lady. So I got to pull the house together. It's like I have massive things I got to do. But if I do these things, they literally can only help me. So it's making the investment now so we can have, you know what I'm saying, some... These bitches can't take the fact that I'm moving. They're like, that Jeep is not in the driveway. People keep looking back like, because for years. So to be real with you, for the fact that I haven't driven this truck in years, and she only failed one test, that the guy told me is not a hard thing to fix.
Prices continue to be strong, and
I take that as Allah preserve my truck. And you know what's funny? I can hear my mother now. She had a way of saying this. I butcher it, but see, that's why you should listen to your mama. She used to say this thing to me, and she would be right. Like when she would say that, she'd be like, see, you should have listened to your mama. But this is one of those, see, you listen to your mama, and look how it worked out for you, because she told me, do not sell that truck.
Don't worry about the hassle of constant cleaning.
She said, don't sell it. Because you never know. You may feel you don't need it now, but then something could happen where it could be a reason why you need it. And now this truck is going to be a reason how I earn an income. So If had I would have sold it, I would have had that cash for a month, paying bills that are going to come back the following month, and now we don't have the money. And we also don't have the asset, which is the truck. And this truck is in good condition, 75,000 miles, girl. Got the cute, even though they're used, to me they look new. I couldn't tell the difference. Maybe an expert probably could, but are you an expert? Okay, do y'all want to hit the road?
To better fight the disease and prevent it from recurring.
But I'm telling you, if I start driving, it's gonna fuck with my connection, which to me is the sabotage, because other people do this all the time, 100%, without any kind of issue. I think, now someone could call it paranoia, but this is my real belief. I'm like, what it is when they see me elevating, anything that makes me look good, the broadcast gonna start messing up. If they feel like I'm just looking like I'm not moving, and it's something where when people come on, they're gonna be like, oh, he hasn't moved, they'll let that run smooth. But if it's something where it's like, oh, I have an update about my truck, let me show you. Suddenly now the audio's in and out. Suddenly now it's skipping. It's just be dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? This is actually my mother's from the 90s. This is from Arizona. My nigga, why you getting so motherfucking close to my shit?
Here for me. If there were anyone,
The fuck was that about?
I would certainly recommend Motley.
If you've been hurt in an accident, call the firm with the strength to win big and the heart to serve you. With Motley.
Yeah, bitch, are you drunk? Like, what are you doing?
Experienced injury attorney at no cost or obligation to you. Simply call.
Did y'all see that?
For your free consultation with the top-rated Motley injury attorney. That's pound 946. Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway, or try spreading.
You said
birdseed to help
no driving if you don't have to. I feel like people going to wish you harm on the road. What do you mean? Like, oh, I hope his tires pop or something? What do you talk about? Like when I'm working, or just like right now in my own neighborhood, girl? Going around, I have to do that anyway, just because the guy told me. He was like, I don't know if it's 25, it depends on the car or the truck, but you have to break it in a little bit. So you may have to drive it for 25 miles, 50 miles, maybe 100. So no matter what, I'm gonna have to, I should probably go out like to a further distance. But honestly, without me having my shit the way I want it, I don't like driving unofficial. So I feel like I need to stay close to home because I don't have 100% my shit. So now I gotta call that mechanic. I gotta do a major deep clean today. So I'm gonna drive for maybe 5 more minutes. That's, again, not gonna be enough driving to really break her in how he was talking. But I just want her muscle, I just want her to, the atrophy to wear off. Like, you're back in motion. You're working again. Girl, we're back. I want her to get accustomed. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
This is Mary Tinsley wishing you and your family a happy new year. People Station, B103. Happy New Year from the People Station, B103. The ATL's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks.
Don't you hate when randos that just kind of stumbled into you come talking about your bitch? What do you know what is real for me? Do you know me, hoe? Do you know me, slut? So what do you know what's real for me? You literally never met me until just now. And your request is, use your real voice. This is my real voice. Now, whether you like it, that's a personal issue what you have. You don't have to like it. That's why it's my voice coming out of my fucking throat. The fuck? And you can literally just keep scrolling. I'm not here to appeal and appease every girl, every category. You don't have to fucking like me. You can go. But you hoes are that's what's so crazy. I'm like, humans in general, that's why anytime I see a movie where humans get obliterated, I always be like, okay, I'll be fine with that. Because in the end, there's good people, but I'm like, you hoes are dumb. You're stupid, and you show me you have no home training. You were abused, you were unloved, nobody checked in on you, and this is the proof. And it's either that or you're a psychotic who maybe you did have good parents, but just because you're delusional and narcissistic, bitch, it don't make a difference how much love you get. It's never enough. That's the type of bitch that you're dealing with. I am gay, and what else? What is that all you got? Is that really all you bitches got? Gay? Girl, okay, let me pay you. I got too much good shit going on. I don't give a fuck. You're broke. You're nothing nobody on my page addressing me for shit that anyone who knows me already know. You're not exposing nothing. You're not cluing nobody in. You're not dropping no tea. Boo. Ridiculous. Oh, it's gay. And then what kills me the most is these niggas be gay. Because you're on my page entertaining me. So you are gay. You just don't understand that. Oh my God, he's gay. And that's their excuse to hang around. It's like, okay, we're gonna, quote unquote, but you can't pick on me, boo, because I'm an adult. With assets, a home, a life, things I'm trying to really fucking do. Yeah, bye, Mel lady, because bitch, I don't really fuck with you. She be too much up and down. Ah! Look, she fuck, that's my senior citizen. Now her I fuck with. But everyone is so surprised to see this Jeep. Yeah, but I'm like, girl, you're gay. I'm out in the open, so you're not clarifying anything with me. But what we can clarify is you. You're on my page being like gay, saying something we already know, but now it gives you the excuse to be like, no, I wasn't watching it because I liked it. I was just there because girl, fuck you. Full of shit. I need to take the trash out. Okay. Trash day. Okay. Do I want to throw that microwave? How do you dispose of something like that? That's a big ass microwave. And then I'm wondering, nah, I'm gonna throw it away. I'm gonna throw it away. Yeah, girl, it's like, girl, you hoes be real dense. Like a heavy loaf of bread, bitch. What's wrong with you? It's like, really? And then just be the lowest common denominator. Like the stupidest of people come to my page. Except for my regulars, these new bitches be stupid. It's like, are you gay? How about you use your awareness and just use your eyes and common sense? Is that your real voice? Is this the voice that I'm fucking using? Is this the voice you hear? Is this my real voice? Use your real voice, bitch. Why don't you use your real fucking brain? You use your real voice. Ho, suck a dick and die. Say cheese and die again, slut. Yeah. What's up, boy ones there? Well, tried to take care of emissions, failed that by 1 point, 1 category. Seems like it's simple enough, but it's gonna be money. I'm like, Allah. And what's so crazy is, I'm not even tripping, but I see what happened. I'm like, and it was a lesson for me to learn, because that nigga who came into my life, it was like, it's funny, because when I'm really playing it back, the signs were all there for me, but because even someone sent me, now I'm sure it was a troll or someone, maybe it wasn't, I don't know. But someone sent me a nasty text about the dude that I was dating. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, but as a Scorpio, for me, it was like, okay. And in most conditions, this probably would be a love bombing. But because I know who I am and that I'm not a love bomber, I'm just very intense. So if I fuck with you, you could take it as a love bomb. You could take me as love bombing you because of how intense I am, but that's my natural personality. So when somebody comes to me that way, but see, I know me though, so I know that with me it's genuine. When somebody else come with me with that energy, I be looking like, I know me, but I don't know you. So you really could be love bombing. Or maybe you could be a person that's like me, where it's like, there are people in the world that when they meet, they literally, on that first, what are they doing? They over here fighting? Girl. Nah, they playing. Is that Miss Thing? I don't think so. That's not her. I thought that was a girl I knew in high school. She recently came back to the neighborhood. And I saw her, we were supposed to smoke a blunt, but we never got around to it. She used to be fighting like a mug in school back in the day, but she fucked with me. That's what I'm saying, like, niggas fucked with me. But anyway, I was waiting on that government check. And when I say government check, I mean the check that was coming through that government agency. It was money that was due to me. It wasn't the government giving it to me. It was money that was due to me. And this man came in that interval. And I had plans with that money and with what I wanted to do at that time to get me a new tenant and all this other stuff. And he just ate up so much of my time. Honestly. It's like I couldn't have survived even another month. You know what I'm saying? Like, another month, how you doing? Another month, I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it. It was too draining. And I found my nervous system, I was always like, it was too much. It was too fast. And then when I started to feel like, what really kind of kicked it off was I started feeling it was disingenuous. It wasn't real. It felt very like player. And I'm like, bitch, what I'm about to say, I don't mean it in the way it's going to come out, but let me just clarify. Let me say it and then I'll clarify it. I'm like, baby, you can't play me. I'm too player for that. Like, I see what you're doing. And honestly, what my energy is going to push you out, which it did. Because I was just like, you trying to come in here and comment. And he even used that word, commandeer. You can't commandeer my space. Like, it was like, and then it was like, here it is, everything I've been through with this house. Here it is, this grown man coming into my house. You signed a lease. But then, and I'm just watching, I'm like, let me see, because I saw how he was trying to get around that. Like, thinking that he wasn't gonna have to pay because he was my boyfriend. I'm like, nigga, what do I look like? This is my business. This is not, I don't give a fuck about dating. Like, that could be cute if it works out that way. But the main thing is me surviving, I have a plan. I had a plan before I met you. And it was just becoming, I started to see it was too much of a distraction. You want to sit in the bed all morning, which that's cute sometimes, but it would have been cuter if you would have been out making money and bringing your rent to the house. Instead of it being like, you making me have to ask you for rent on the 17th? But I did that because I wanted to see how trifling it was going to get. Like, you know you owe. And to me, all that intimate shit that I'm very into goes down when I feel like you playing me. Like, nah, you trying to get over because you see I'm a kind person. And that's the shit where I'm like, no, I don't give a fuck how fine you think you are. Any nigga can get chopped. When you start playing on top of my head like I'm stupid, I'm like, girl, okay. It was just too many, and then it was just too many things I caught him up in, and to me, I just didn't believe him. So to me, if I'm wrong, that's my fault, but I don't think I was. And just the fact that it was affecting me in such a way, I'm telling you, I was constantly like, even on the verge of like, because it was too much adrenaline. And then I'll be thinking to myself, I'll be having conversations like, now you know, you are better than this. You know that. And it's just, and then when Anais died, that whole ordeal, first of all, he wasn't mean to my animals, but he was very like trying to let them know he was the person in charge. I'm like, so we had to talk about that, because I'm like, you coming in like the mean stepdad, and these animals are important to me. So you can't be like, oh, they can't sit up here, they can't be around here, it's all this stuff. And I mean, he tied it into like, well, it's for health reasons, but I'm like, I hear what you're saying, like, because I guess the allergies and all this other stuff, but because when we would go to bed, Sabine would be on the outside of the room, which he would always sleep with me, so he would be crying all night. Screaming at the door, crying at the door, to the point where I'm like, can we please just let him in here? So it just wasn't gonna work, because I'm like, it was too much of me having to shift in my own shit. I'm like, no, if we were in your house, those rules would be more applicable, but we're not. We're in my house. And one time when we got into it over something stupid, because what I did, because see, I was genuine, so what I did was I went to ChatGPT and I typed up like a bi-weekly check-in where we could just sit, where it's like, we know we're gonna check in and we could sit down and just talk, like, how you feeling, like, what's going on, what can we do better, To me, that's a healthy thing to do. And it was very well put together, and it was done with love. ChatGPT co-signed it. She thought it was brilliant. And anyway, so I showed him that, and his whole energy was weird, like, and so then he was like, can we talk about this? And already from that energy of, can we talk about it, just the way his stance was, I'm like, you coming at it like it's about to be something negative. So just from there, so that was the first argument, which started early in, and it was over something where I know for sure it was positive. There was nothing negative for you to take from that. Nothing at all. But you did do that. So right then I started feeling like this ain't gonna work. I can't be with someone who you can't, even on something positive, if it's something where it's like we sitting down discussing, like it felt immature and like the lines weren't connecting. Like, what did you just read? How are you perceiving this? So it got into a big argument. And I was like, honestly, I don't give a fuck. I know for sure it was positive. The fact that you made this into a negative, that's your fault. I don't give a fuck. So I was like, I'm done with this conversation, because at this point it's clear to me you just want to argue. I can see that. And I'm not going to do that with you, because it's getting very manipulative. You trying to make it like I did something wrong when I'm literally, because I was serious about the quote unquote relationship, that's what I did. But anyway, then I had said something like, well, he was like, no, we gonna have this conversation. I'm like, no, we not. And you're not gonna tell me what we gonna have in my house. So I said something to that effect. And then once everything calmed down, he brought that up, like, when we got into it and you said, your house, it triggered me into this, because other men have done that to me. And I'm like, but if you act like this, I can understand, because they have to let you know and put you in your place. I get why they probably told you that. Having experienced you, it's like, no, you want to commandeer my space. You trying to tell my animals what to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's too much. It's like, and then you're not bringing nothing to the table. You want to sit on social media all day. And I'm like, here I am struggling. And you think you're about to build your career off of my hard work. And when you see, you owe money. And then when I brought it up, because I'm like, bitch, no, we're not going to let the whole month ride. I'm going to bring this up to him. Because I already know this shit not going to work. Because it's too trite. Like, I would never handle something like that. And what pissed me off is, I'm like, before you came to me, you claimed you was living with this crackhead who was all out of sorts, all over the place. But then you get with somebody like me, who has their shit together, who all you have to do is the fuck you said you were going to do. And then, but that's not what it was. It was given, you saw an opportunity, and I'm not even tripping. I'm like, lesson learned. Expensive lesson, but it's a lesson. I will never do that again. Trust. I don't give a fuck how much I like the nigga. Ever. Ain't no nigga moving in with me. And definitely not on fucking day one. Girl, you insane. That was just some shit because I'm a Scorpio and I'm willing to take a risk like that. But now that I've done that, I'm like, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. I'm cool. I'm straight. But I was over it. I was over it before. Like, I had been over it long before, because when Anais died, even the way that went, first of all, I was going to give her chicken. And he was like, well, why are you going to give her chicken? Because that's what I would normally do when I didn't have money to get her food, because I was waiting for that government check. So I was like, and I could have asked my ex, but I didn't want to ask him because he was beefing with me, because he was like, you got this man at the house. It was just too much. It was a lot. And then it was like he wanted me to kind of fall back dealing with my ex. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? First of all, he's my family. And he's not even my man. And he looks out for me more than you do. So no. He didn't want to tell me happy. He wanted to argue with me on my birthday, literally. And then would start crying and making shit about him. I'm like, girl, nobody got time for this. It's dramatic and it's too fucking much. I'm gonna just be real. And I'm supposed to give a fuck. I'm like, I have all these things that I'm pulling through, and now I'm supposed to carry the emotional weight for you when you aren't willing to do that for me. And you don't think I notice all the negativity when it comes to the shit I'm doing? Oh, I'm in this film. Every time it comes to the movie, it's very negative. To the point to where I didn't even want to, I was kind of negative about it, but that was coming from his energy. Because I knew that if anytime I showed any kind of excitement about it, I could see it was a weird energy. I'm like, but he want to argue me on my birthday before I went to shoot for this movie. I'm like, girl, I can't. This shit is weird. Then you cook for me on my birthday when I come home from the set and leave me burnt pans and pots to clean. How are you cooking for my birthday, but I got to clean the dishes? It was just little things like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, inshallah, I hope he pulls his shit together. But we're gonna have to do our shit separate. Because I'm like, no, I believe in me and what I'm doing. And I know when I put the control in my hand, I can survive. But when I try to entrust, that's why I won't do that again. I'm like, look what happened. Had I would have trusted my instinct, first of all, I would have never let you move in. It would have been more like, okay, it's been 3 days, you gotta go. And then you give it some days if you want to come back. But you can't live here. Especially you're not paying no fucking money. But you in here using the utilities and all this. But he felt like, oh, because when I mentioned the rent, he was like, oh, I thought the food. Nigga, no. I'd rather you give me my rent than for you to get groceries. I can figure out the food. I asked him about the rent. You know you signed a lease with me. You know that. But now he's telling me, oh, if you needed money, why didn't you just ask me? Girl, niggas, I'm telling you now. I'm like, girl, okay. Uh-oh, whose house on fire? Look at this Mel lady, girl. What you want? She can't take the fact. I noticed and look, Miss Gorgeous' daughter told me to reach out to her. And I did reach out to her. And she didn't respond. Girl, fuck her. I wasn't gonna reach out anyway. I did it as a favor to your daughter. And trust me, believe me, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, it was more like, girl, It just felt like I was being drained of my time, my energy, my resources, my space, like in every category. And for what I felt, what he was bringing, it just wasn't enough. I'm like, for my birthday, he bought me some like Fenty stuff, but he bought himself stuff too. It wasn't like you did it for me. Like, I feel like that was just, you did it, but then the money that you went to buy yourself them clothes, you should have put that towards the rent. You bought me something because it was my birthday, but you didn't actually need no new clothes. You were supposed to put that towards the rent. It was irresponsible. That's how I took it. I take it as irresponsible. And I would be seeing that, and I would just be thinking like, but I kind of went with the flow because I really wanted to see who he really was. And my thing is, I'm not going to do too much arguing. We had 3 arguments in that short time. And I'm like, I can argue. This ain't going to work. It can't be long term because I'm not a bitch that's about to sit up here and argue with no nigga. Like, if we can have a real, genuine conversation. And it was just too much. I'm not going to go into all the details, but it was just too much, believe me. And I keep saying my podcast, I keep running into people who are like, we would love to be on your podcast. They're lit as fuck. And I want to get shit revamped, but I want it to be solid. And so I don't want to start no shit while I'm trying to get my finances together, like with what I'm doing. He sure was. He was treating important shit like a fucking, I'm like, so that was and it was making me feel like, so you want to live, and you see, I went to my homegirl's house. My energy with him was so like, because I didn't want to be bothered. By that point, I was just over the situation. I didn't trust him. I didn't believe what the shit he was saying. I'm like, now I'm saying you're a liar. You lie. And you lie a lot. And it's just, I don't have to call out each one of your lies, because why? But on my own accord, I'm going to just be taking notes. Lie. So when the time comes, I won't feel nothing about it. Like, so what happened was I went to my homegirl's house because I didn't want to be around him. And I knew, because my energy is like this. If I really don't want you around, you won't be around. Because the same energy that you loved about me, if I remove that, you'll feel that. Believe me. And you'll understand you don't want to be around me, because it's not pleasant when I'm not pleasant. Because it's very dry, very like, and why should I be more colorful? I'm not happy about the setup. I'm not happy about how you're handling me, my home, the finances. I don't believe you. I think you're lying about pretty much everything. Because you say one thing, then it be something else. You say one thing, and then you actually say something else, but you don't even remember what you said before. I'm like, And then he told me something like, all these people did this, like, shot, stat, all these different crazy things. I'm like, all these different people you dated did these things to you? And it made me think, like, okay, maybe once or twice, but I don't know how many. He made it seem like it happened to him a lot. And so to me, I'm like, first of all, it can happen to anyone, including me. But when as we started to progress, I see why these niggas I get why they get aggressive with you. Because you try to dominate people. He's a Leo. And that shit don't work on me. You cannot first of all, I'm not gonna ever try to dominate you. But I'm not gonna be dominated either, because that's when that first argument started. Because he was so used to me being soft-spoken. Because in my normal everyday, that's how I am. Just like, hey, I'm just, but when it need to get turned up, it can. And that's when people be shocked, because they don't be expecting for me to get on that level. But I'm like, no, because I'm not a fucking pushover. I prefer to be nice. That's the better thing to me. It feels better for me. I like it better. But believe me when I tell you, it's not a thing for me to switch gears. It's not hard. And I can do it if I feel it's necessary. Like, girl, please. I'm gonna just do one little lap. A bowl of cereal and bring a blunt. Can moderators pin stuff or only me? I'll be back. Hey, Mitch, what's up? Shout out to my ex who sent me groceries. He's the one person outside of my mom that when I, inshallah, get somewhere, he don't have to work if he don't want to. Once I really get up in there how I want, I'll be okay with him to just retire if he want it. He deserves that. I don't want to get emotional because I really love him. He is a good guy. And he is the only person who, I mean, he really stuck with me. Ugh. It's very emotional for me. I ain't interested in that. No, ma'am. I mean, I'll be out. I'll see him. I'll be like, girl, you trouble. No. Not right now. Not right now. I'm like, this is, if I don't do this year, it's not gonna happen. Meaning, if I feel like this is, for some reason, this feels like this pivotal moment where it's like, the sign you needed was your car starting up. That should be the sign of the time are changing. Your mother asked you before she died. You finally followed your mother's request. She asked you to change them tires in 2019 while she was sick and dying. She said, those tires are bald. You need to change them. They're not safe. That's what she said. So now, it was like, when I went there and I sat there watching him take them tires off, it was like I felt a release from my mother. Like, he listened to his mama. I don't say it the way she said it, but anyway. I'm like, Allah. And I'm tired of asking for the money. I'm ready to just, once I get this shit in order, I could just make the money. When I need it, I can make it. That's where I'm at with it. I'm like, I'm over it. I'm over it. Hey, let's raise some money. It's so draining. And it's, for anyone who's a real artist, it just kills the art. Bitch, I'm not here to plead with you. I'm sorry. And if you want to take that as ungrateful, you want to know why you take it that way? Because you prefer fake popcorn cereal box, like what I'm eating right here type of artist. You don't want nothing real. Because a real artist is going to talk to you the way I'm speaking. It's an offense. But you wouldn't understand that because you're not an artist. So to you, it's just coming across as arrogance. Like, who does this guy think he is? But that's why, because I've chosen to not bend to that whole fake narrative, things just take longer for people like me. It's just the way. And if you can hold out and keep going and keep creating, eventually, especially if you can keep doing it with the sincerity that you've begun with. But it's not an easy road. I can understand why so many people went the easy way, but it's just not, I don't have that in me to do. Like, if we was acting, that's different, because I'm still authentic, it's acting. But if I'm presenting as my real self, I just don't have it in me. I'm over it. I'm like, let me just get in a position where I can earn this money. And get back to creating with love. Because when I need something, I can just get it myself. On the edge, you guys, of this shit. I feel like you don't know until the moment, but why do I feel? Because then I started thinking, you know what I'm gonna get back to doing? My street performing. After I make my money, if I don't have rehearsal, I'll just go somewhere. I'll just go somewhere. And do it in a way where I can perform it easily. Like, Maybe I bring the speakers and have a generator where when I open my trunk, all I have to do is pull out my mic stand and the sound comes out of my trunk. It don't matter. You know, this whole thing, anyone who knows me well knows I'm not, well, it's crazy because I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of driving, but for some reason this time when I started driving, it was a different feeling. I'm still not like, oh, I love driving, but it just it felt easier this time. It felt less anxious. Like once I hopped in, I'm like, all right. And I think Allah blessed me with that this go, because it was like, we need you calm. You're on the right track and we can't afford for your nervous system to be like talking you out of shit. So I think that's why God made it smooth this go, because I don't remember it feeling like this the first few times I was driving in the beginning with my Ford. And even when I got this truck with my mom, both the cars I got with my mom, but when I got this one, I still had that same feeling of, oh, okay, I'm driving. Whereas this time it was like, okay, but you wanna know why too? And I'm like, I have business. I can't afford to be scared. I can't afford that. That's like a luxury product. I'm scared, I don't want to. Okay, you can afford that, I can't. Let's get these mirrors right. I had a cool thing about my town. He said, oh my, you're a spicy little fella. Yeah, you could say that. I should have posted my Cash App in case somebody wanted to help me to cover this mechanic. I think I'm gonna call the one that got the car started, because he gets the most credit because he got the car running. And he's offering a fair deal, clearly beneath market value for the service he's offering. So I know it's gonna work out though, because it's the right thing. Somehow it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. I want to leave you with something. I had a vision, if you want to call it that. Maybe not a vision. What do you want to call it? Like a hit of inspiration. This may not seem like the biggest deal to everyone, but someone needs to hear this. I heard through Allah an inspiration, because Allah is the inspiration. That's why I say Allah. It was like, there is no such thing as an ugly person. Only we think that. Humans think that, but it's not true. Even if you took what we consider the ugliest person, knock knees, flat foot, just a hot mess. I'm not saying flat feet, knock knees is wrong. I'm just saying like things that people, you know. You over here looking like Penelope or Olive from Pineapple. From Popeye. Girl, I mixed SpongeBob up with this nigga. What'd I just say? You over here looking like somebody. It's still not ugly. If you have the worst skin, it's still not ugly. If you had acne, it's still not ugly. It don't matter how bad. Now, it's okay. I want to stay focused. Let me get the main part of this out. Allah was like, think of it this way. You would say this person was ugly, but if this person is the equivalent of a pug, but you don't think a pug is ugly, you probably, even if it's not your type, you probably could think a pug was cute. Or even if you didn't, plenty people do. We're like dogs to the eyes of heaven. That's what it was. We're ugly to us, but in heaven, there is no ugly person. They view us like the dogs. How we view the dogs, like, oh my God, it's so adorable. His tongue is sticking out. That's how they see us. Oh my God, look at those beautiful knock knees. They probably, and when you don't even understand, anyway, I know this seems like a stupid thing to be talking about, but I'm just telling you, like, that's how they view us. So I said it wrong. So forgive me, because it just happened today. It's in the eyes of heaven and all anything heavenly, we're not ugly. It's just we think we're ugly. But to them, let's just say if you was built like what we consider fine, okay, then you would be something like a golden retriever or like a Dalmatian or something like that. If you was a big burly nigga, you'd be something like a Saint Bernard or one of them big ass dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, but every dog. But even if you take it away from the dogs, just animals, period. Like the same. Even if you find a quote unquote ugly animal, you still be thinking, oh, that is so cute. If you saw a hippo, you'd be like, look at how majestic that is. You wouldn't be saying like, look at how big that fat ass head is, bitch. You got a big ass head. The bigger the head, in fact, you'd be more impressed. So the more, it's just crazy to me how that came to me. It's like, whatever you see as the struggle, they take it as the higher the stock is. So the harder it is, the higher the stock. And it goes through categories. But as far as looks go, if the so-called ugly girls play their hand right, they really get the VIP access as far as heaven goes. We're all beautiful, but it's just like, oh my God. For some reason, the ones that have like issues, like let's just say if it was someone who was handicapped in a wheelchair, they would be like, oh my God. Like, just like when you see a dog running around and he got them wheels on him and his legs aren't in the back, and you be like, oh my God. But you be thinking it's like, oh my God. You don't be wanting him in the wheelchair, but it's just, you don't see him as bad. You want to feel more gentle towards that one because of the situation. So the cuter you are, girl, on the surface, it's going to, on a human level, it may come easier, but on a heavenly level, you know, you're going to have to work a little bit harder. Because the angels and God already know, bitch. We know you got through a little bit easier, Miss Thing. And we're not even mad about it. But now you're going to have to make it up in other ways. These girls don't have to make that up because they already made it up on your plane. They made it up on earth. Like, on the earthly plane. The spiritual level, not all the ugly girls, because some of the other girls are toxic too. But they aren't ugly. I'm just using that word. They're actually not ugly. Now, what's going to make you ugly is your spirit. You're not a good person. It's Arabic, my love. I would say that I'm a man that is also non-binary in the sense that I just express how I want. But I'm not confused. And when I say confused, I'm not like, oh, is this what I'm doing? Is this what I'm doing? This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. So, I'm just out here, really. One day, my hope is, this feels like, here's the thing that was what I know. You don't know it now because it's me and I'm sitting in my car in this Jeep in a very normal situation. But the way I feel about this is, me really winning is what's gonna set the shit off. Like, I know, see, here's where it's gonna come, because I know my story. I've been here for the whole thing. And I know the impact. Oop, I'm sorry, but let me move this on the floor. And take all the shit out of my cause my shit is minus the fur, because that's what I brought this for. So I can get all the fur out, inshallah. But I just feel like I know what I plan to do. If Allah allows, all I can do is follow what I see as the plan. But okay. For me to make it, what that would signal is something that it would just live on beyond me. Well. Because it's so important. the message, the real, sincere, unadulterated message. That would be vicious, bitch. It really would. Okay, I gotta get ready to clean. The plan don't stop just because of this emissions test. That was just one part of the plan. But I have 30 days to get that fixed. I need it fixed sooner though, which we're working it. He said 30 days and I can come back and it's free. I'll think about that once I get this house clean. I need to take this trash out. But do you see what I'm saying? Within all of what I'm explaining, my prayer is, okay. My plan is, inshallah, we get the second tenant. I start doing these programs, these DoorDashes, whatever. We stabilize, inshallah. And then I'm intentional with respect to, I gotta create, I gotta. This person is such a loser. I could tell they're an incel as well. What woman would ever? Could you imagine? The likes of a clown. Pennywise. Thank you so much to you, Ramel. Thank you. Ramel P. Forgive me if I'm butchering your name. I was talking to, I believe, the idiot above you. Like, girl, you mad? Why? The truth is, because I'm a gentleman, I could probably get more pussy than you. Not even probably. I know it. And you're mad about it because you're like, he's choosing. He's one of those. He's choosing. I'm like, I sure am. To read bitches like you. When I want. Because you're an unseasoned Cornish hen. That they brought like it was supposed to be plated. It's giving Gordon Ramsay says no again. Girl, if you don't remove this raw, do you even know how to cook? Where's my babe? I just, hold on. Oh, it's my packet. Talking about, oh, I thought all of those were gone. Girl, you're an idiot. We're never leaving. Bitch, are you dumb? I don't need a fucking voicemail. I'm about to sue these bitches. Stop calling me about my house. Oh, do you want to sell? Do you want to sell? Do you go around harassing white folks like this? Why do I find it hard to believe that white people receive those phone calls as much as we do? I don't believe that. I think they go to what they think are poor people, and maybe we are. But it's taking advantage of a situation. You're taking real assets from people who are in vulnerable situations. You're literally coming to this area specifically. To me, why not? Do you call them white girls? You don't, do you? Leave me alone. I'm not selling my house. You get a little bit of something, and everybody think they're supposed to have something. Oh, you got a house? You want to sell it? Girl. And for whatever the money they're going to give you, you can't even go and buy another house. So it's like you just took some money just so you could, put a down payment on a house and now start over? You in the same situation. I don't know. Anyway. I just feel like this is the opportunity. It's the first time I really feel like I have control of the situation. As much control as one can have. You know what I'm saying? I like not having to depend on other people to tend to my well-being. Tell me shit like, oh, you were late by 3 minutes again. Oh. Bitch, it is 5 a.m. I woke up at damn near 3 so I could catch the Uber. This was before I got my Jeep working. It is dark. I am tired. I came to work. Yeah, needs to bounce up out my face like Olivia because, bitch, I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you first thing in the morning just because you want to be bitter and upset. Because the truth is, though I was tired, I came in there with a bubbly energy. I would come in there dancing. They couldn't take me. See, that's where the ADHD comes in handy because the energy is always there. So I come in there, it's like I'm tired because I would rather be in my bed than here. But since I am here, I'm not going to be one of you bitches that look like Dawn of the fucking Living Dead, bitch. You hoes be walking around like, not all of them, but a good portion. I said, girl, I'll be damned. I may work in this motherfucker, but I am not one of these bitches. Because one day, inshallah, yeah, I'm with you on Palestine. They need to stop these bombs. Are they still, I mean, is that still, it's just crazy that it's still even happening. It's a lot of shit going on. But at this point, I'm like, everybody done already spoke on this shit. And now we see the truth. They don't give a fuck. So now that tells you what you need to know. It's really up to us. At some point, the revolution is going to happen, but that's another conversation for another day. He said, it's like, Mayday Lungs. They think you are so, so desperate and are looking for blood in the, I get it. Wa alaikum assalam. In the mail, email, text, you see they're calling me. Leave me the fuck alone. Guess what? If I want to sell my house, I would call you. Why are you calling me? Bugging me. The most phone calls I get throughout the day are from them. Throughout my day, the most phone calls I get is from different companies asking to buy my house. Just throughout the day. Every day. And I just sent a text message because some bitch hit me up. Hey, is this Quadir? Today. Is this Quadir? I said, hey, hi, may I ask who's asking? Then she goes, well, it's Christy, and I'm reaching out about your property. Girl, I fired this bitch up. I said, you best not ever text me again. Okay? Don't reach out to me. Don't call me, or I'm gonna look into pressing charges for harassment. I've already explicitly said I'm not interested. And bitch, you're not gonna act like you a totally brand new bitch. Cause it's only so many you hoes around. So you spun the block. I've already told you no before, I'm sure. Probably when I cuss you out on the phone. Leave me alone. What's so hard about that? It should be a law. You can't call me every fucking day. You're not even looking for a bill. You just calling to buy my house. I gotta get ready to clean this house. But I'm like, I need to pace myself because I'm like, okay. I'm feeling, oh, it's this fucking lash. I gotta go into a mirror so I can really see. But, It's like, I feel like I'm in that wave right now. I'm like, something's happening. Don't question, just keep moving with inspiration. So, boom, the emissions, don't get hung up. We can fix that. But you can't stop with that. You got to clean the house. So now, you know, shit, really something in my eye, bitch. Maybe I am the gay wave. It'll be like how they had the Latin explosion. But hopefully, if there was a gay explosion, I don't want it to be corny and clownish. I don't want to give a heart nothing like that. But I'm okay with the gay wave. I know you meant that as a joke, but who's showing their hips? Me? Girl, you can barely see me. I got this big ass coat on. Thank you, Ramel. Thank you, for real, from my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. See how he spun that? I can respect that. You came in, I'm taking it he's a new guy. He came in, but he collected it. Okay, I can work with that. Yeah, you guys, really, for the people who are praying people, like not in a corny way, but in a real way, keep me in your thoughts, because I'm really trying here. I've never given up. And that's what I keep starting to say. Even though driving is not my favorite thing, and, you know, I had that bad accident in California, my desire to be free is stronger than any anxiety I have. It's like I'm at that point where I'm like, any fear, anxiety, I'm willing to do whatever I need to do for my freedom, so I don't have to depend on a man. Respectfully, I don't have to depend on my audience. Whatever y'all do, it'll just be from your heart type shit. Let me see something. Hold on a second, family. I'm gonna see if I get my laptop. Let me get this trash out here since I'm gonna go real quick. Because my phone is about to die. What is this, a receipt from? Oh, this is I don't need to keep all these receipts in my car either, because that's another thing. I don't like my car junky. Chevron, that's for gas. This could be a tax thing. Okay, I guess. All right, okay. See what I'm saying? It's just too many things. It'll make sense that being a human takes this much. Nobody else has to do this but us. I mean, I can understand a system, but they have too many elements to it. It's like overcomplicated. And to me, you need to really simplify life so we can enjoy it and explore and grow. I feel like we would be a lot further if it was more simple, but you got to think about stupid shit like taxes. And it should just be automatic. Like, I don't even want to, and it should only be one. It shouldn't be 30 different taxes. As a property, federal, an income, this, that. Girl, you tripping. Now you tripping. Because you already, bitch, don't play with me. Because this be the shit right here. No. You know what I mean? Come on, how you gonna? You already don't pay bitches what they deserve. Then you hit us with inflation. Oh, sorry, there's nothing we can do about it. But the prices keep going up, but we making the same amount, which was barely anything from the beginning. Then you say, from the money that really was not even enough from the start, let's take this cut from that. But hold on, let's take another cut from that. But hold on, let's take another cut from that. And then every time you go shopping, we're going to take more cuts. It's just too much. I'm like, you hoes, you know what you're doing. It's dead ass wrong. It's wrong. It's dead wrong. But I'm telling you, at some point, whether it's in my lifetime, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Because people going to get tired of the stupidity. Like, it never really made sense. But when the power system is telling you this is how it's going, maybe they put a little validity to it. So it's like, it's not totally bullshit, but within that real part of what they talking about, it'd be so much other bullshit that usurps your rights. But they were able to slide it through the back door because those first 5 pages at the front had the real shit that when you hear it, you would be like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But the deeper you flip to the page, Now it's talking about shit where they can spy on you and just do unsavory shit. And these bitches know what they're doing. Get this cereal. I'm gonna flush this down the toilet. I washed my car. Do y'all want to see? Do y'all remember how dirty my car was? Do I have any of my regulars in here? Who remembers how dirty my car was? And then I gotta go and no, I gotta go. I really do gotta go. I enjoy this with y'all, but just so I can stay ahead of shit, I gotta go and clean. But let me show you my car first. I'm so proud of this. She ain't perfect, but she's mine, and she's paid off. I'm so happy. I feel like even though I'm struggling, I'm really happy, you guys. I know it sounds crazy to say, but it's working out. It's working out. What's up? It's like, I feel like the way I started the year off, the way I ended it, I went out with my homegirl. And I feel like we kicked it in, got the car started. Almost there, we're almost there. I just gotta push it a little bit further. All right, let's get back in the car. I'm very happy with it. I really am.
Broadcasting live from the Magic BMW Studios with WAMJ Rockwell, WUMJ Hill, Ryan Cameron Uncensored on Magic 107.5, 97.5.
Right now, it's kind of warm. That's why I'm able to wear it. In the morning, it was a little chilly, but later in the day, it warmed up a little bit. I really do got to get ready to go. I got to clean. I'm just excited. I'm like, but I can't stall out. I got to keep pushing. We're almost there. Untouchable, he got his own force field. Serving up them jokes on a platter. Guaranteed to always keep it real. The Ryan Show, my camera show. It's the Ryan Show, my camera. It's the Ryan Show, my camera show. It's the Ryan Show, my camera. It's the Ryan Show, my camera show. It's the Ryan Show, my camera. It's the Ryan Show, my camera show. It's the Ryan Show, my camera. Oh, oh, oh. Let's go.
Live from the Magic Atlanta BMW. It is Ryan Cameron Uncensored, Magic 107.5, 97.5, the real sound of Atlanta. No, it's not a tape. It is real. It is really us. We are all here. If you missed us, 404-741-1075.
Only if you missed us. 404-741-1075. It is Magic on a Monday. J5, shout out to the noobs. It's Magic.
Thank you so much. I used to love this song so much. Yeah, I'm in Kenya. I'm in Singagwa, Kenya. Sure am. Namibia, word. Namibia. Okay, I gotta get ready to go. Meet me at the doors. All right. You from Florida? Listen, I'm on 2%, you guys. I really gotta go. Listen, maybe I'll come back later on tonight. After I do it, I gotta really clean my house. I gotta be responsible. I have some important things coming up, so my house gotta be clean. You see, I kind of sometimes have to baby talk myself, like parent myself. This is important. Focus on this. This right here is playtime shit. You can do this when you get that out the way. Then you'll feel better about doing this because that will be done. That's what my mom would tell me. That's the thing about did he say something about a Scorpio? Fam, look, we'll be back later, God willing, okay? I love you guys. Thank you for kicking it with me. I'm gonna catch you on the flip, okay?